Thank you for tuning in to WDRB Media. You are listening to Shoptalk Radio, guys, and I am back. We are here again with my co-host Elijah. We're going to be talking about relationships and the mindset of dating, part 2.
Part 2.
I hope you guys tuned in to the last show and my other shows. I hope you guys are listening. Let me know what you think. The only way I'm gonna know that you guys are tuned in is if you leave some comments, subscribe to my channels. Shoptalk Radio 2020 on YouTube and my Instagram. So Elijah, how you doing?
Oh man, I've been great, man. I got a couple feedbacks actually from the last shows too. So it's kind of like, it's pretty cool. Cool. So I missed it. I really did. I ain't gonna lie.
You miss us doing the show?
Yeah, I miss doing this like every week. Like, you know what I mean? I used to do this like every week, twice a week. So now it's kind of like, so. Okay. Yeah, it was good. Great.
Well, we had left off, guys. Where we left off is, I want to just say first is that I am not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist. Kind of, sort of in the chair when I'm doing my customers,
yeah, real talk.
None of that. I'm just a wise woman. Willing to share and uplift my young people, uplift women, men, however I can help in relationships and dating. So we left off with loving ourselves first.
And then just to piggyback on a little disclaimer too as well, I'm a peer support specialist. That's the best thing I have in experience. So I speak from experience. I speak from peer support specialist is basically, if anyone doesn't know it, is someone who's been through a life-changing experience or life-changing experiences who now give back to the community by, helping, just being there for people. Sometimes people don't have anyone who's been through what they've been through.
Right.
Luckily enough, God made sure I went through everything. But, so I'm able to speak about a lot, and I don't have everything down pat. Yeah. And then like I said, no one knows everything. It's just the things that I've been through, in my opinion. So.
That's right. And nobody is perfect, guys, as we said before. I just want to maybe get an understanding where people understand themselves, especially when you're going through the phase of dating or relationships, to respect self first.
Absolutely, because you're trying to find something outside of yourself.
Right.
You're literally searching for another soul to be in the midst with you in your world. You know what I mean? Like, you're trying to put one planet and merge them together. It's not as easy as it's done. Some planets destroy it when they hit. Some planets, they combine. So, you know what I mean? It's just finding yours. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, nothing's perfect.
No, nobody is perfect. So we want to make sure we respect each other. Make sure you give not all, but you give most of you in being honest. Truthful, you got to be real with yourself.
That's it.
It's very simple things.
Yeah, and I think that's where we get messed up on in dating, is that we think it has to be complicated, or it has to look like TV, or it has to feel this way. If I didn't feel this way, I don't think it's real. And it's like, like we cut ourselves out of being loved sometimes,
right?
Because people love freely. Now, when you put stipulations on what you should be doing and whatnot, that's where it kind of gets to, it's almost like telling the kid you can't do something. It's like in the back of their mind, like, why can't I not do that? And then they're going to try to, you know what I'm saying? So and again, like I told you, I wanted to talk about something. Because in relationships too as well, it's like, you can be on cloud 9, like one day, and then the next not feel it. And what I realized, even with me, what just happened to me, what I realized is it's not about my feelings. It's like, feelings ain't fact. Like, I can feel anything, and what, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can feel anything, and it doesn't mean that it's fact. But when a person shows you their constant cycle,
you have to show something, your character and who you are. Out of your feelings, you can have I understand what you're saying. You don't want to
separate those two things,
right? Yeah, you do.
You say you don't want to what? What you gonna say?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, you got to separate the two.
You do, but you can't do that unless you know yourself.
Right.
Like it always goes back to what you say, John. Like it's nothing like it's profound. This is not a profound statement. Like people don't know it. It's literally trying to practice it and doing it. That's the hardest thing.
That's the hardest thing. Exactly. So, so the thing is about doing that, you have to put in the work. You have to, share everything that you have with that person, but being honest, at the same time, No, I'm
listening.
No. Go ahead. What you were saying?
I don't like cutting you off because you be sounding so smooth. I be like, you make me want to talk. I be trying to be quiet, but
no,
I'm listening.
You're okay. No, because that's what I'm saying. That's why I like bringing you on, because at least whoever is listening, they get two sides of the story. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
At least they have a young man who's going through life, trying to love and do all that stuff, and then you have a wise woman who can open up and who can share these things and help out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody's perfect. It's not easy.
And it's not easy. It's not easy. Because it's like and when you're in a position that you're in, Joan, or someone like even me, and I'm starting to really embody my gifts and understanding that I am special, I am different, but my uniqueness makes me who I am, you know what I'm saying? And that wisdom makes you who you are. It's like there's just certain things that makes people who they are, and the only way we're able to show it is because we learned ourselves.
Right.
It's because we took the time to cry, because we took the time to get mad, and then come back and say, I'm sorry.
You got to be able to do that. That's learning yourself in a relationship. You have to be able to do that. Like everybody have flaws. Everybody have flaws. Nobody is perfect. So in a relationship, when you dating with somebody or you in a solid relationship, and there are going to be wrongs and there are going to be rights, but are you able to step back and say, you know what, honey, I apologize. I'm definitely wrong. I'm wrong. And then you accept your flaw. And but the thing about those flaws is you correct it
immediately.
That means you correct it. You see your flaw and be like, okay, I shouldn't have done that. That wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? So you looking at self and you reflecting off of that and you saying, okay, I'm sorry. Apologize for the things that you do so that you could come back and correct it and be better.
Okay. If I love you, that's my personal problem. Period. If I say I love you, regardless of what she does or how she moves, or I love you, period. So now I have to reciprocate that on all levels at all times. I'm not perfect. Do I get mad? Perfect. Come on, son. You already know I might snap. I'm a Jersey, Miami kid. You know what I'm saying? So you're only gonna get so much of this soft, but like I said before, I found a person, if I say this to, they'll attempt to make it better.
Right. That's the whole point.
Love me. Yeah.
That's the whole point, people, is to make it better. Don't wake up. Let me give you another point. Don't wake up mad from the night before in the morning and carry it over.
Come on. Don't go to sleep.
It's not good to do. It's not good to wake up angry with something that you had on your mind from the night before. Why not, people, talk about it? Talk about it. Don't hold it in and be angry with your significant other.
Come on.
And hold it in to the next day and the next day and next week. You can't get nothing done like that, people.
Nah. You'll blow up. You'll pop. It's like a soda pop.
And it might pop the wrong way. You know what I'm saying?
And that's it. And then you're empty, and then you're empty, and then you're lonely, and then you're mad, and you repeat the whole process of dating again. And nobody really wants to do that process. It's a lonely, grueling process. There are fun moments, but there's a lot of lonely nights.
Yes. So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm listening.
Do you consider in a relationship, right? And for the people out there that's listening too, do you include in that relationship physically, emotionally, mentally, and sexually, like all four, full circle?
Yeah.
Not from 12 to 6. 12 back to 12. Just in general. I'm just saying, like full circle. Do you consider everything when you're dating your woman. Everything. All of those factors.
Do as you want someone to do to you. And that should answer your question. If all those things I want, then I'm doing them because I want it reciprocated back. And if they can't, then that's not my rib. I'm good.
Okay, but you learned that though, right?
Yes, yeah, because okay, you don't give a woman.
That's a learning skill.
So, some of those skills are learned when you're like in elementary school. Like
not that easy. Not in a relationship. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Listen to what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. Physically, emotionally, mentally, and sexually. Some of those can be excluded. Like mentally, it could be excluded out of a relationship, and it messes up the mind of one of the other. So all of those entities have to be included in. I learned that the hard way. Because
but you learned
for me, I was out. I was not present, but everything else was there. So what I'm saying is that all four components have to be included in a relationship. You can't date someone and not mentally give them all.
Absolutely.
Right. So
but that's the communication from the relationship for them to tell you that you're not doing that. It's like you can't see something you don't know is a problem unless the other person cares enough about you and cares enough about themselves to let you know. Like if I'm like, yo, babe, like, yo, your mind is, yo, dog, hello, like, you feel me? There's ways that you can get in communicate with your other half.
You gotta communicate,
and that's where these conversations.
Which one is missing.
That's it.
If it's physically, if it's missing, you gotta communicate it. If it's emotionally, you're not giving me what I need. I need emotion. I'm an emotional person. If it's not mentally, some people are really mental and they need, they need that psychological stimulation.
Yes.
Sexually, you're not getting it sexually. You got to tell the person. Communication.
Come on.
It's not hard to speak.
You forgot one. Financially.
Mm-hmm.
Financially is another big one. Add that in there because and it's crazy. It's like that's one of my things too. It's like,
everybody got to come with something. Everybody got to come with something.
My wife make more money than I do. Doesn't mean I ain't got no job, but she make more money than I do. It's not a problem because I'm the spiritual, emotional, mental kind of guy. So for me, it's like I don't care about materialistic things anyway. She more or less does. So all right, she don't even care about material. She
well, you know what, Elijah? That's
what my wife said. This is what my wife said. No. My wife was like this. She was like, she like, I don't care about nothing. This is what I think about. Bring me something home to eat. You feel me? And pay 2 bills, and I'm good.
But that's what I was gonna say to you.
And that's a date night. That's like a date night. Like that's my baby. And that's really what she likes. See, that's because
yes. And Elijah, I hear what you're saying, and that is because relationships are coming like that. There's no way you're going to get in a relationship and only one person is going to do everything. That's going to relationship for disaster right there. Everybody's going to have to put in.
Contribute.
So it's okay that, we help each other. We're not in the world like we was 40, 50 years ago. It's not like that, people. We're in a whole new world. So everybody got to put in.
Everybody got to work.
You're going to have to put out.
That's it. And everything in this world is made off of monetary possessions. You get what I'm saying? So when you find love that's unconditional, you guys make sure that your monetary goals or needs are fulfilled. We don't have that issue because it's like I said, I'm like that's not really my thing. I'm not a type of person to be like, oh, I need to find this jewel. I need to, you know what I'm saying? And that's not me.
That's
her.
Yeah, that keeps it balanced.
Yes, that's what that's literally the conversation we were just having right now. Is just like, because we aggravate each other. Like we like this, like we like to go, okay, you go to work, I'm gonna go to work, I'll see you when you get home. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we'll, even though we aggravate each other, we'll still talk to each other all day.
You got to keep it fun and exciting. You got to keep it fun and exciting, people. Elijah's going off.
I got a question.
He in love. So
I got a question.
He be going off task. So people, you gotta keep it exciting. You gotta keep it fun. If you're mad, make up. Make up after that. Don't hold on to it. But what you was gonna say, Elijah?
No, I was gonna ask you how do you keep it exciting? Like what do you do or how do y'all chill to make it, different? There's only so much you can do.
You just have fun with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just have fun with each other. You just do what each other love to do. So I'm not a hands-on person and fixer and fix stuff and do this and do that.
That's me.
But he is. But I'm willing to learn. I have learned so much. You see what I'm saying? And same vice versa. I'm the hairstylist. I'm the go-getter. I'm the out. I like to go. I like to see people. And guess what? He comes along and he gets his experience that way. So it balances out,
Absolutely.
It's not about like date night or what you're doing and stuff like that. It's about learning each other and what each other like, so that you can embrace each other and not leave each other out. You got some relationships that are dating each other but don't want to take their partner along with them to their boys or wherever they're going to hang or whatever, because they don't want the partner with them. You know what I'm saying? But it's not gonna work.
But sometimes the partner don't want to go. That's not their thing. Like again, and that's why I said I guess
for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
It's different for everybody, and that's why I said, and it's not. And either way that you look, either choice that you make, you want to go, don't want to go, whatever. Is it okay? It's almost like and that's the communicate. Are you okay with me? I'm about to go to my boy's house, man. Babe, I don't want to go. You go. I'm gonna chill home.
And that's what I'm not. It's the learning. You got to learn that. I'm not gonna force her. It don't come.
It don't.
You can't do that because you have to learn. It's a difference. Everybody is different in relationships. People, you can't get in a relationship with someone and be the same way that you was with the last person. So things change, and when it changes. And you have somebody that's different, and they have standards and stuff that they do. You have to get on board with that. That's not something that's just gonna come easy. You have to get on board with it and accept it or not. Say, communicate it.
But if I'm either married to you or dating you, if I'm not willing to accept it, then I don't need to be in that relationship. That's why I kind of really don't like. I understand what you mean, and it's. I've learned how to compromise. So for me, it's a little bit more easier. Yeah, there's things that I don't like to bend on. And that's why one of the reasons why we're having date night today. Like, come on, bro. Like we're gonna sit down and talk about it.
That's the thing that we're trying to share with the people on how to learn from me and you, and how we're giving them tools in different ways that you can do things. You see what I'm saying? Like values, morals, all that stuff is included in that. How are you going to communicate things if you don't have a value about it, or you don't have moral, you don't have faith, or you don't have belief? You have to have belief and faith in what you're speaking.
That's it. Because everything else will be, because it'll be shown. Real recognize real, truth is truth. And when you're able to find a real one, like a real queen or a real one, like it don't matter. Like what do you want me to do? Okay, I might not like it. I might be upset. It might take me 24 hours before I'm like, all right. But because I love you so much, and that's what I said. Feelings ain't facts, bro. That feeling is gonna go away, but my love is gonna do.
It's what you're gonna do.
My love is still gonna be there. Like after my feelings go away, and I like, all right, okay, I'll go outside, give me some fresh air. And come back in there and I see my little caramel gummy, nigga, I'll be all right, I'll be good. You feel me?
Right.
I might be upset, but the love overshadows it. And there's in those times that, I'll sleep on the couch and she'll be in the room, or she'll come to the couch and I'll be in the room. It's all good.
It's all a learning experience. And that's what Elijah is saying right now, is that he is going through his learning phase. And we are going to bring that, right? And we're going to bring that to you guys, and he is happy about it. I can see it all over his face. And we're going to bring you, and we're going to bring you this so you can hear it raw and real, but in a way that you're getting something from it, and that's what we're going to do. And continue bringing you guys
good content,
some good content and some good information as far as dating. And if you're out there trying to date, guys, take it slow, take it easy. Ask questions. You gotta ask the date. Ask people who they are. Find out who they are. Stop jumping too fast.
Yeah, stop and don't jump right into the bed, man. Like literally, like I understand that after you get that out of the way, you still gotta wake up with that person. You feel what I'm saying? You don't want to wake up, you know what I'm saying, with something you can't get rid of
or that you regret.
Or you regret, or you
regret.
or you regret. Yeah.
People, yeah, we gonna leave it right there. Stop jumping so fast.
Slow down.
People, slow down. Let's go back to the values and the morals and the old school dating. You know, date for a little while. See if this is the person for you. That's the only way. I promise you guys, it's the only way.
And I don't mean to interrupt because it's not old school or new school, no disrespect. It's just school.
Well, yeah, okay, it's cool. I say old school because I'm old school.
Yeah,
so that's why when y'all speak like that, I'm a wise woman.
Never get old.
I'm more on the old school, you know.
I don't never get old.
I'm not with the new school. New school is they on something else. But anyway, guys, thanks Elijah for coming by.
Always
I appreciate you for coming by and chatting it up with me.
Yeah.
Remember to tune in.
Come on.
Shop Talk Radio 2020. And remember, guys, be blessed and definitely not stressed. And find love, guys. It's out there. Be nice and be kind to each other.
On. Peace and blessings.
Peace out.
All right, we good?